दिल्ली। दिल्ली चला गया। चला गया चला गया।
Okay, in the last session, we have
मैं
implemented
किसी से बात
registration process
किसी से बात नहीं कर रहा था।
and also data display.
मैं और ये लंका ही हूँ।
We have done these
कल
two.
संजय आया, वो
Today,
दिन
I'm
रहेगा।
just going to show the continuation.
चला गया।
Observe carefully. I just want to perform delete operation. Okay,
ठीक है
look at carefully.
ठीक है बेटा। ठीक है ठीक है बेटा। ठीक। ये नंबर किसका है?
First of all, understand there is a concept called URL rewriting.
ये नंबर किसका है? अच्छा ठीक है, तब से ठीक है कोई नहीं।
What is URL rewriting?
कोई
Understand
नहीं
here. I just want to construct one URL
URL और डायनेमिक यूआरएल
by
मैं
using a
ठीक है।
combination
तू
of
पढ़ा रहा है
static path and
तू
dynamic
पढ़ा,
path.
हमारा क्लास शुरू हो गया है। हाँ चल
Okay,
मेरा
the
क्लास शुरू हो गया,
combination
कोई
of
नहीं
those
रुकता।
two is actually called as URL rewriting here.
URL writing is a combination between the two
Observe what is the meaning
static
of this and
URL
why
and
we should
dynamic
use this. I will
URL.
show.
Static URL, that is that URL, this is
It is
provided
a
for the
process
process
of
of creating
creating
the
one URL
URL,
using
static
static path
path and dynamic path.
and dynamic path. Okay, understand here what is the meaning of this. I'm just showing. Now, if you look at in the data page, we have multiple number of records here. We have some data page here. Observe carefully. This is data.jsp. Data.html I'm just taking. Okay. I just want to pass the values like this here. Observe. We'll be having records in the order. So for example, first one is the ID, second one is a code, third one is a mode, so on dot dot dot. Now I'm adding one extra combination that is called operation. Here assumption ID is for example 10, 11, 12 like this we have. For every ID equivalent one operation also I'm just giving here delete, delete and delete. Like this I want to specify here. Observe carefully. I just want to implement the same. Okay. So here when you click on this delete, my requirement here is I just want to pass record number 10. Okay. I just want to pass record number 10 here. Okay. When you click on record number, there's a delete. I just want to pass record number 11. Okay. Like that, I want to create one action here. Okay. So here, like this, I want to implement here. Now there is actually URL rewriting. It is going to be observe. For example, when you click on this, I just want to mention slash delete is the URL and slash 10 is the value. When you click on this delete here, slash delete is the URL, slash 11 is the value. When you click on this delete here, slash delete is the URL and 12 is the value. If you look at slash delete is a common. This part is actually common. 10, 11, 12 is getting changed here. Okay, this actually 10, 11, 12 values are getting changed here. Okay, my requirement here is I just want to pass the same value here. If you look at this delete, delete, delete looks similar. This is called static path. 10, 11, 12 is there, right? It is called dynamic path. This is called static path and this actually called dynamic path. ID comes at runtime here. Okay, if you look at the static path here is okay slash delete. Of course, we'll write the complete path here, and dynamic path here is okay. We actually call 10, 11, 12, right? That is called ID. ID is actually coming dynamic path. Okay. But if we combine these two, I'll get one single URL here. This is creating like this with the help of static path and dynamic path. Such concept is called URL rewriting. Observe how to implement the same. I'm just showing here. I just want to implement URL rewriting by combining static path and dynamic path here. Observe, I'm just writing one more th here. Operation. There I'm writing td. Look at anchor tag. I'm just writing here. Okay. Some just delete I'm writing. href, if we write here, it's not going to work here. We should take th colon. th colon. Just I'm writing here. Full path we need to mention. @ symbol indicates URL. Symbol @ indicates URL. It's a theme lib syntax. I'm just writing here slash. Okay, our module name, just assumption here. It's a shipment type. Okay, delete, still I did not write it. I'll just show the URL construction only here. Slash shipment type slash delete. Like this I'm just writing here. And ID. Okay, here I'm just writing here ID. The value ID comes at actually runtime here. Okay, if you look at ID actually a value that comes at runtime. Just I'm writing open brace and close brace. That indicates a value comes at runtime. What is ID means? Okay, ID $ob.id. Like this I'm writing here. Observe carefully. Static path, open brace and close brace indicates dynamic value. How this dynamic value we have to get it? This ID, whatever you write, if you write a here, here you write a, fine. Okay, that ID is equals to, look at this a value. This value, equivalent value, you replace. Okay, first execute this expression. It's an expression, and then replace the value ID. Okay, let us run this application and see what will happen. If we take create, again new table will be created. That's why I take an update. I'm just running the application here and go to URL/all. Open this application here and run this. Run starter class. (9898) localhost 9898 slash shipment slash all. Okay, it's a 9898, right? Port number. Okay, I'm just mentioning all. Okay, data is not there. Let us insert. Okay, look at this SID. When you click on this delete, this ID should come along with ID here. Delete. You can see the path at the bottom, even browser bottom. Okay, here you can see. Or else let me click here. Nothing will happen. See this one, how it is constructed. Look at the URL. Up to this is a static path, and this is a value. It's ID. Okay, if you don't like, I'll change to 1 to 3 numbers also fine. Okay, and let us click on second one. Okay, let me click on second one. See, this number should come here. Click on delete here. See this URL changed. How the URL is changed here. This actually called path variable or dynamic path here. Okay, if you don't understand this, I'll just change it to normal generator instead of custom. We have to take create because type changes, right? Shipment type. Okay, if you don't want a custom generator here, I'm just commenting this one. I'm using a sequence generator. I'm changing to integer id. Okay, then we should go to repository, and there also we have to change star repo repository. It's a integer. In the controller also I'm just changing to integer. Service layer also I'm just moving. Service IMPL. Just hold on for a second. I'm just restarting this one. Okay. Now just I change it to integer type here. You can use any generator, fine. You can also use custom. I have no problem with that. Okay. I'm just running this application. Air, Jet Airways, yes, A grade, sample, create shipment. Truck, I'm just taking here, Megaland, yes, B grade, small service. Like this, 1 2 numbers are coming. Just let us go to all and see. If I click on delete, if I click on this delete, what should happen here is URL should look like this slash shipment type slash delete slash 1. If I click on second one, URL should look like this slash shipment type slash delete slash 2. If you look at up to this path, it is called static, and this one is called dynamic. This path is static. Combination of static path and the combination of dynamic path. Static path and dynamic path, if we mix these two, we get one URL finally. Such URL concept is actually called URL rewriting. That concept is actually called as URL rewriting. Understand here what we are doing, that is only concept. URL rewriting is a process of creating one URL using static path and dynamic path. Okay, if you look at one example here, slash shipment type slash delete is static path, and id comes at runtime generated value, db value. Okay, so how to indicate dynamic path here? Understand, to indicate dynamic path, use one annotation. There's use a concept slash open brace key close brace. Okay, it's actually or a path close brace, whatever you call here, it's a dynamic. Here braces indicates dynamic. Understand? Here braces indicates dynamic. So how to write the full? What is this path or what is this ID that we need to define even? Okay, let me write example continuation here. Total like this, open brace, ID and close brace. Now what is the meaning of ID? How this value will come? Okay, here I wrote here example, but it's not completed. Okay, here we should specify what is this ID means. Using ID is equals to any value that should come here like this. Okay, I'm writing complete example now. Look at carefully. Okay, just I'm writing like this ID. What is the meaning of ID? ID is equals to, I'm just writing the same here. Observe. If you look at how I'm displaying this ID, what is the logic I wrote to display this ID? Same logic I'm just writing there also. Okay, this ID, how it is coming? This ID is coming in the JSP, that is HTML page, template page in data.html. Because of this line, see here, because of this expression, th, that is actually ob.id. Because of this value, this is printing. This ID is printing here. Okay, and because of second one, ob.shipment mode, mode is getting printed. Okay, I wrote reverse actually here. It's a mode and code. Okay, because of that one, it is getting printed here. Okay, so here same thing, what exactly we are printing here, that is only I'm just taking here ID is equals to, like this I'm writing. Look at carefully. It says a value comes at runtime. What is the value means? Whatever the key you write here, same path you write inside also. If you write ABCD here, mention ABCD here. Then what is the ABCD? How we are getting? By this expression, we are getting the ABCD. Okay, now total expression is going to be like this. Full link looks like this. Anchor tag th colon href. If you don't write theme leaf, it is not going to work. You have to write. How to write URLs? First start with @ open brace and close brace. It indicates URL. Okay, some delete I'm writing here and close anchor tag. Okay, inside this, whatever you wrote here, copy the same. Like this, we have to write. Okay, just I'm writing for even that one also. To create one hyperlink using theme leaf, use syntax like this. Anchor tag th colon href is equals to @ and path and anchor tag like this. Inside the braces, I wrote a static path plus dynamic path combination. This is called dynamic path. Of course, it's a complete, it's actually a short one. It's an incomplete. Whatever example I wrote, it's a complete one. Line number 17 is a complete one. Okay, but just for understanding step by step, I just divided. If you look at this one, it's a combination of this one. Okay, now this part is implemented. Now actual story starts here. Now look at here, that's what I wrote. If you want to see again, I'm just writing anchor tag delete th colon href @ braces slash shipment type slash delete slash id. Value comes at runtime. What is the meaning of id? In parenthesis, id is equals to, copy this value. Like this we mention. Okay, that is going to indicate actually delete operation or delete link. Theme leaf construction here we have to write. Okay, here we have to mention. Okay, it's a complete full link we have to add. Okay, complete code also I'll give. Just I'm continuing here. Now let me continue the flow here. It's in data.html. Now just I'm taking one here. When you click on first delete assumption here, I'm just taking only one. When you click on first delete, question slash delete slash 10, I'm just taking. Okay, now when you make any request will go to controller. Remember, it's a delete type. That's nothing but hyperlink is always get type. Hyperlink is always get type here. Now what is the 10 here that we have to read in the controller? How to read? By using one annotation at the rate path variable. That's a concept we need to use here. Mention the key. Mention the key here. That is exactly by using some data type space key. Okay, whatever the key you are using in the program, same key, you better use that. Okay, so path variable we have to read here. Okay, how to mention the URL in the application here? That is using at the rate get mapping slash delete open brace id close brace. Like this we have to write in the method here and reading that whatever the id you mention here, same thing I'm just writing here also. Okay, just I'm writing sample code here at the rate path variable. Okay, data type is actually integer and the value is id. If you are maintaining string type, write string custom generator. If you are using, just I'm writing id. It's a syntax. Above one is a syntax, below one is the example value reading here. So whenever request is made here, you are reading the value here. It's a request. Look at carefully. I'm revising for a second. Okay, at the rate get mapping we have to write at method level. See, we are writing right. If you look at the controllers, shipment type controller, you see you are writing a method there, you are writing get mapping. You are writing a method there, you are writing post mapping. Okay, it's a hyperlink anchor tag. So we should write get mapping at method level. Delete and delete matching, this id indicates open brace and close brace indicates value comes at runtime. Okay, now whatever the id you mentioned here, that we have to read in the program, that we have to read in the program by using this code at the rate path variable. This you write on top of method, this you write as a method parameter. Okay, this you write on top of method, this you write on top of parameter. Just writing a sample code here. Public string delete one or remove. Just I'm writing here same remove by id. Like this I'm writing. Return, I'm just mentioning the same. First of all we have to tell, I'm just writing the URL pattern here at the rate get mapping. Here we have to write slash delete is not over. It's not over. We have to write open brace id close brace. Why open and close? It indicates a value comes at runtime. In the controller code also we have to tell. Okay, it's not a static. Okay, it's a value. Very good. Then how to read the value? You want to read the value here, then we have to write one annotation at the rate path variable. Don't take path param. Path param is websocket concept here. It's at the rate path variable. Okay, what is the data type? Integer. What is the variable name? This only same. What exactly you write here? Same. Follow the naming convention everywhere here like this. Okay, this is declaring that URL like this, it will come. This is reading the data. Done. Next, once it is done, what is the next thing we have to do? Call service layer. Call service layer delete. I'm just calling service layer delete here. Once you read this one, service dot delete we have to perform. Okay, we are mentioning the service layer delete here. Okay, now here I'm just using service layer shipment type service here. I'll just perform delete. Now I'm writing here service dot, just I'm writing delete shipment by id. I'm writing like this. Okay, once you perform delete operation here, it is done. Okay, what is the next thing here? I just want to send some message to UI. Okay, just here once it is done, call service layer. Okay, send message to UI. What message? Deleted successfully. That's your interest. If you don't want send also fine. I just want to mention a message here, send a message to UI. Okay, if you want to send a message to UI, use a concept called model. Model. Now here I'm just taking a parameter called model. There I'm writing model dot add attribute. There I'm writing message. I'm just passing the MSG. Okay, what is MSG? I just declare here string is equals to shipment type. Okay, what exactly the message that we defined here? I'm just passing here. Now which page it has to go? Go back to same page, data page only. I'm just mentioning here. I'm just telling here go back to same page. But it's not a complete code here. Even we need to do some changes here. Observe why and what we have to do. I'm just mentioning this one. Now whatever the message I have, I'm just going to data page. In the data page bottom after the table, I'm just displaying using span th colon text write message. In the same way we wrote even in the register page also, this time in the data page. Like this it is going to come. Observe carefully. I'm just running the application now and update. Observe how it is going to be. Okay, I wrote here, just I'm sending the message back to UI. But here you are not sending the data to display the table data. You are just sending only message. Data, other data will not come here. I'll show the problem also. Understand carefully. It is coming back to same page. Let me run this application and see. And come back here. Just I'm pressing all. Now see, there is no data. Let us go to register. Just choosing some records here. Jet Airways. Yes. Truck. Train. Like this we have. Let me press all here and observe. I'm going to delete third one. See what is happening. Delete third one. 3 deleted. But what about remaining 2 data? You did not write the code to display remaining records. What you wrote, delete the record. Yes. Display the record message and go to UI. Yes, fine. What about remaining data display? You did not write the code. What to do? Whatever the logic you wrote in the all, fetching remaining data here, fetching remaining data is there, right? That we need to mention again back here. Okay, or else what we have to do? You have to redirect to this URL. Two solutions are there. I'm just showing the both. Okay, whatever the logic we have here. Okay, after delete operation done, fetch other rows and display. Like this we have to specify. Now just I'm performing slash all. Now see, let me record, let me delete second one. Still first one is there. Like that. That's a logic. Okay, if you don't want to write like this, for example, if you don't want to write like this here, okay, then what you can do here, I'm just commenting from here. If you don't want to fetch, already this logic is above, I just want to tell go to here. Then we should use a concept called redirect. Redirected to all. It's like response dot send redirected to all here, but message will not come here. Observe carefully. I'm just coming here, register. I'm just adding few more records. Slash all. Now let me remove third one here. Okay, it's coming as 53, right? It's a sequence concept. Internally, it's just updating the sequence with a value. That I'll show what is the problem later. Okay, click on delete. Okay, one more thing here. Redirect dot dot slash back to one step, right? Two levels path will be there. Slash delete and slash id. We have to come back to one step. Just I'm writing here. It's deleted. Message will not come. See, it's getting deleted, but message will not come. That's actually another one here. Okay, so here this is not good, but if you want, you can use here. I'm just commenting this one. I'm giving the actual flow. Fetching this one is fine. Anything is okay, but in case this one is going to give message here, I want to see even message. Redirect will not show message. Redirect means leave this current response and go to again. That's actually one here. I'm just mentioning here. Slash register. Okay, just take HBM to DDL auto create here. RS, that sequence will be taking actually different value. Here, just I'm taking Megaland. Okay, 102 is coming, right? Sequence problem. That is actually, it's updating the sequence like the internal values. It's a MySQL problem. Just I'm deleting message deleted. Okay, only one record is there. Okay, just take HBM DDL auto create. Okay, once it is done here, then you take actually concept of none RS validate. Okay, update means what it is doing here. It's updating the sequence with the different values. It is updating the sequence. It is, I think it's gone above. Okay, it's updating the sequence with a different value while generating here. Random numbers it is taking. That's a problem here. Okay, you better take create only, not a problem. Then you won't see anything. It will come properly. Okay, until practice purpose. Once we deploy in the real-time application, then we remove this. We generally give manual queries for that, for table creation. That we'll see later. Observe. Look at here. It is mentioned here. Okay, understand here. It's a delete operation. What we have done, along send with UI here, also fetch other rows as a list and send it to UI. For example, 4 rows are there, you deleted one, remaining 3 rows we have to get it and we have to send it. Okay, like this we implemented here. Okay, understand steps. First construct this URL, then it will go to controller. Controller is just reading the path, calling the service layer delete. Okay, service layer logic assumption here we have service layer and data access layer, SL and DAL. Okay, there we have repo dot delete by ID, passing the ID that will communicate to database. That will communicate to database here, and it will remove the one row. What exact row exists here? It is trying to remove. Table is here. It is removing the row here and coming back. Once it comes back here, I'm just constructing a message and sending to UI by using model memory. Okay, so here use a concept called @model attribute only for form data. If you want to read one value, use path variable. Okay, you can use request param, but it's a legacy style. Nowadays, Angular technology and all following such kind of designs, only path variable UI designs. So here also it's a standard new one. Okay, which works somewhat fast compared to parameters and all. Okay, this is a mention format here. Okay, only two changes we did here. One, adding this one, and second, added this method. It's a method number 4. Operation number 3. First one, displaying the register page. Second one on click on submit button. Third one display all the records, and fourth one remove by ID. I'm just mentioning the note here. From client or browser, enter URL like /delete /10. Copy 10 into ID path variable. Read ID using @path variable, data type, and key. Syntax. Okay, this is actually code you are using. And once a particular record deleted here, load other rows and send it back to UI. After delete successful, send message to UI. Also select other rows from DB. This is a point. Observe. Like this we are mentioning. Okay, so this is URL construction. It's a URL construction we need to do, and this is writing the method. This is a complete workflow. Just deleting here, delete workflow I'm just giving. Look at carefully. Step 1, define one URL rewriting. Define one URL using URL rewriting concept. A data JSP page, data HTML page. Okay, that we are using shipment type data.html under each loop. We have to add as a TD. Look at carefully. TR colon, TR TH colon each, displaying the values, right? This one. Second, add one method in shipment controller that reads ID and perform delete operation. Observe carefully. This is a code. But what I'm doing, slight changes I'm just doing here. Observe carefully. Now I'm just running this application. Come to browser. Okay. Here, now I'm just mentioning all. No records are there. Register. Now here, Air, Jet Airways, yes, A, and something is going to come like this. Okay, now I'm writing truck, inserting some data here. Now come to all. Now I'm performing delete. Now I'm doing refresh. It is giving error. Why? Already 154 is not exist. You are trying to delete again. Okay, 154 deleted successfully. Okay, again if you try to do refresh, what it is saying here, 154 is not exist. Okay, no class, no ID exists. That's a message. If you read properly here, it's a no ID exists. No ID exists. Already deleted. You're trying to do refresh. Okay, here This actually is saying here no ID exists here. Look at what we need to do here. Observe carefully. Now before performing delete operation, it might be already deleted. What we need to do, in the service layer I wrote a method. Last method, if you look at here, is shipment type exist, then only perform delete. Now the same thing I'm just using. Observe carefully. Now code changes I'm just doing directly. Don't do delete operation. Now I'm writing here if service dot shipment type is shipment type exist by ID, then you perform delete operation. If record exist, look at here. If row exist, then perform delete operation and fetch new data. Else, okay, don't do anything. Simply go to JSP page here. Now here I'm writing as a page. String page is equals to like this. I'm writing here. I'm just writing as a page. Look at carefully. I'm just writing a page. In this case, page is equals to, okay, perform delete operation, fetch new data, go to UI. Else, just I'm writing page is equals to, understand here, I'm writing dot dot slash all. Like this I'm writing, because why to perform delete operation? That's actually time waste, right? Okay, so here it's like this. Okay, if record is not there, I'm just going here, tell that go to here. Why dot dot slash? Because it's a two level 1 and level 2. If you write all, it will become delete slash all. If you just without dot dot, if you write all, it will become delete slash all here. Okay, we have to tell come back, and in place of this we have to write all. There's a dot dot means come back here and all. Like this we are writing. It's a code standard. If record exists, then only perform delete operation. Okay, else just show the message like this. Okay, just I'm writing the message. Observe carefully. What is the message I'm writing? Okay, okay, shipment not exist. Shipment type. What is the ID? Single quotes, double plus ID. Not exist. I'm writing. Whatever the ID if you give, 555 you are giving. I'm just mentioning here not exist like this. It's a code standard. Okay. Nothing in changes in the UI. Understand? I'm just running the application. Now come to slash all. Let me delete this one and do refresh. See shipment deleted. Now deleted. Refresh. It's a redirect. I forgot. Redirect. Colon. Okay. Refresh. I'm just writing delete slash 55. Okay, it's coming here. Of course, redirect, right? Message will not come. Sorry, I forgot. Redirect message will not come. Like this. Okay, it's just redirected here to the page. If you try to delete invalid record here, or else if you don't want to redirect, you can write same the code and you can just change the message. This is a one. If you don't want redirect here, you can write message like this here. Same page. Page especially not required. I'm just writing the message. Any format is fine. That's your interest. If you understand the concept, that's okay. I'm just writing the message. Not exist. Like this also fine. But this is a common thing. I'm just writing here outside. Come here and just out. Okay, delete and again restart this code. Just I'm doing small changes here. Observe. Run this application. I think here a page we have to write outside, because in both scenarios go to same page only. Now it's done. Look at here. If ID exists, perform delete, else message will be like this. Even if you look at these two lines are common, I'll just write it outside. Only message is different. I'll just reduce even lines of code also. Slash all, no records, register. I'm writing here air, jet air, no truck. Just come to all here. Let me delete this one. Deleted. Refresh, not exist. Refresh. Okay. Try to give invalid number also, 88956, not exist. Like this we handled. Okay. Now still I'm just doing some code changes. Observe. These two lines are common, right? Common lines don't write multiple times. Just write outside. Over. Either if condition or else condition, this line is executed. But this string is saying here declare outside. Just I'm writing string message is equals to null. See here, like that. It's a code standard. Whether success message will come, failure, that is not exist message will come, fetch the data and go to UI. It's a good code. Finally, in every case, you will get a message. Okay. Finally, end user understanding message should be displayed. That's a good one. Okay. If you don't display anything, also fine, not a problem, but it's a good one. Finally. Okay. Now, when you record exist here, if record exist, it will perform delete. If record not exist, it will display the message. At any case, it will show some message at UI. If condition exists or else condition, and this is going to fetch the data and display at UI. This is a complete method I'm writing here. Look at. Add this below method in shipment type controller. If record exists and not exist. Okay, if you have any questions inside this, you can ask. That is only redirect. Suhit, that is only redirect concept. You see, redirect concept has come same only. No, it's not delete mapping. Delete mapping comes in web services. Redirect not required here. I've just shown that there is a possibility. Not required of redirect. Okay. Refresh means submitting again. See, if you click on delete, what is happened? If you click on delete, slash delete 202 submitted. Again, if you try to refresh, again same request is submitted. Already 202 is there or not? It's not there, deleted. So it is going to give error. So I just said that before performing delete operation, I just done this one. Okay. First, when you click on hyperlink, request will come to here. Okay, I'll show it again, not a problem. If you did not understand, look at carefully. Okay. I'm removing everything. Understand. First of all, we have tried simple delete. Service dot delete by ID, pass ID. Okay, just send message to UI. String message is equals to shipment type deleted. Just I'm passing ID. Okay, send this message to UI. Model dot add attribute. Message and MSG. Also get the new data. show other records. This is one. I think you're clear up to this one. Any doubt in this code, everyone? Okay. Now observe here. I'm just running the application. Yeah, that is only I'm showing here. Running this application slash all I'm just showing. One record is there. Now, first of all, tell me one record how many times we can delete. Ankit, tell me one record how many times we can delete. You're only asking question, right? Now, if you try to delete second time, what will happen? It will give error. How to delete second time? You may get question like that. That is called refresh. Refresh also, you know, it's a type of request only. First, you should understand. You should have a basic knowledge. Refresh also, it's a type of request. Okay. For example, here I'm just refresh. Same data came. Observe carefully. Just I'm clearing the console. Look at. Just I'm trying to do refresh. See, it is printing. Refresh. It is printing. It's also one request. Refresh also one request. Understand? Okay. Now, if you try to delete, deleted. Okay, it's a deleted. Again, I'm trying to refresh. Refresh means last request is submitted again. Delete will be submitted again. Delete will be submitted again. If you try to delete, it is saying that exception. Refresh is giving exception. Okay, what is the exception? No, leave this message. ID to not to exist of shipment type. If you read standard way, no ID of to not to exist. It's a 500. I asked why you are doing. No, I'll do like that only. Okay. I said, okay, let us avoid this problem by adding some condition. What is the condition? When to delete? If record is there, then only you delete. Yeah, it's already deleted. You can't delete again. Okay. Now here I'm writing if what I'm writing here service dot is shipment type exist, then only delete. Refresh also a type of request only. Understand? Else scenario, don't delete. Okay. In else scenario, what I'll do here, I'll just declare a message shipment type ID not exist. That's a message I'm just giving. This message I'm just declaring outside because I want to use in outside, right? String message is equals to null. Like this I wrote. I'm just deleting only if record exists, else not exist. I'm not deleting. Okay. Redirect concept, if you did not understand, fine. I'm just saying if you know that it's not used actually, it is only recommended because final message is good. Practice this one. If you want redirect, again, I'll give one more day. I don't want to make you confused. Okay. I felt that you know already redirect concept I shown. If you don't know, it's really good and not required to learn that. We'll see that later. Now let me do refresh here. See, it says not exist. Refresh. How many times you do refresh? Not exist. It's a good programming style. That's a concept I mentioned here. Okay. So this is the code I'm just giving to you like this. Sample code I gave. You should also implement for UOM. Any doubt in this code? Okay. Some people ask instead of this one, why can't we go for this code? Question mark key is equals to value. It's a legacy. If you want, you can use that one also. Not a problem. Then you don't write slash, you write question mark here. You don't write slash, write question mark here instead of writing. Okay. Okay. This is a concept here. Okay. See here. This is a current URL in the browser. http:// localhost 8080/app/test and /1. Let us check your advanced Java knowledge, how much you have clarity. I'm just writing anchor tag href is equals to, I'm just writing 1 or else 2, I'm just writing here 2, remove, I'm just writing close anchor tag. Like this I wrote. Okay, I'm just writing like this. Okay, just I'm writing anchor tag href2 is equals to remove. Now tell me, it's a anchor tag created. If I click on this remove, how the URL will be changed? How the URL will be changed? Can anyone tell here? Your advanced Java knowledge. It's a question for your advanced Java knowledge. It's a question related to advanced Java only. Nagashekar Wadla, that's only your question, right? You tell me answer. What will happen? Can anyone tell the answer? If I click on this remove, click on this one, what is the URL is going to be? How it is changed? What is the URL? Type what is the URL. Okay, after clicking on this link, it's a URL is going to be /2. It is going to be not remove /2. Okay, now my question is like this, but I want to get this one. I want this. I want to get this. Now tell me how to write this one. Actually, it will come like this. It will come like this, but I am expecting this one. I'm expecting this one. Tell me how to design anchor tag or something else. Advanced Java question. Advanced Java question. HRES is equals to what to write here. No, not app/2. That's the wrong answer. We have tried 2 dots/2. 2 dots indicates, okay, come back to one level. Okay, come back to one level here. Come back. Okay, currently it's appended to here, right? Come back to one level. It's a OS basic concept. For example, cd dot dot means this is one level. One level of path is closed. It's operating system basic core Java concept also you'll see there. In core Java file system also you'll see dot dot slash cd dot dot slash it is closed. Dot dot indicates come back of one level of path. Dot dot slash. Okay, even if you write something like /210, okay, it will become 1/10 here. It's like 2/10. No, I just don't want here. I just want to remove test. Then we have to write dot dot. That is a concept here. Dot dot. It's just basic core Java concept only. Of course, it's there in advanced Java also. Okay, to indicate the path, we are example we are in D drive, ABCD folder, MNO folder. Okay, come back of one folder. Dot dot slash indicates one folder back. Single dot represents current location. In core Java, what you seen, sir? In core Java also it is there. Okay, dot indicates current location. Dot dot indicates back location. Okay, now see here. There is another question. When to use what here? Question. What is the difference between model attribute and @path variable? Can anyone tell me the answer here? It's a question. When to use what concept? What is model attribute and path variable? I explained clearly model attribute. If you have clarity, that at least tell me when model attribute. At least tell me when model attribute. HTML form, if you are using, go for the concept of model attribute. Single value are like primitive data using URL. If you want to read here, @path variable, like this one. Model attribute is to read the data from the UI as a form. Okay, and this one is actually this concept. Yeah, it's a full object. Model attribute is a full object. It's like just single value. Of course, one path variable, one value. Yeah, provide single value. Exactly. If you have any other question also you can ask here. What is dot and dot dot? It's a basic question. You only find the answer. What is dot indicates and dot dot indicates? Better I'm only giving why confusion. Current folder or current path. Dot dot. Back to one folder or path. Okay. So I think you got the clarity here. Okay. Same refresh concept. They'll ask question like in another way. Okay. How to implement double posting problem? Okay. There's a question here. That is only answer called refresh. Refresh example. That is only. Once you click on post button, button's not a problem. URL is only problem. Button, if you click on over submitted, request submitted, that you can't do here. Okay. But here refresh only problem is going to show. That is only refresh problem handle. Refresh example which I gave here. That is only you do this. Okay. I think you got the clarity here. Okay, we have one more operation that is actually update operation. Then I'll show the concept of pagination, UI designing, graphs and charts one by one we are going to see. Okay, what is your task here is, okay, what is your task here is the same thing you try to implement for, you should try to implement for UOM operation here. Okay, UOM operation. I'm just giving one more task to you. Just try. What is URL masking? How to implement? It's a task for you only. Just try. It's concept related to UI technology, not related to Spring Boot. Just I'm giving as a question. You try. Okay. Not only that one, I'm just giving one more question. Observe carefully. What is path variable and request param and differences I want. Okay. You only answer because these are related to basic servlets concept, RS MVC concept. Okay. You came to boot here, right? I'll not give answer. You try. That's a basic thing here. Okay. Now one more thing even. What is static path and dynamic path? It's a question I'm just giving. These answers you try. You should write it. These are minimum knowledge here. You fill the answers. I'm just giving as a questions. Okay, it won't even take much time. You just try. After discussing these answers, everyone post your answers in your WhatsApp group. You have group, right? There you discuss. UOM means unit of measurement, but take as UOM only. Capital U, small o, small m. UOM, unit of measurement. I gave screen, right? It's a task. For this, you have to perform delete operation. Okay. Perform register operation, display operation, and delete operation. Okay. So these are the questions you have to discuss in the chart and identify the answers. Okay. So continuation we are going to see tomorrow. Okay. I forgot to inform yesterday. Tomorrow onwards we'll be having lengthy session. Backup session also completed. Okay. Sequence generator code. Okay, I'll give it. Okay. So yesterday I forgot to mention backup sessions are done. These are regular sessions only. Regular sessions will be lengthy. Okay. So up to 12:30 I'll be taking session. If you have any questions you find in the middle, okay, please note down the question and ask after the session. Because what I should do, you only tell me if you ask the question, should I give answer to you? If that is the case, multiple people are going to ask the questions. So it's not only one person time, it's a multiple people time, right? I'll give the time at the end. You can ask the questions. Okay, in the middle, if I explain your question, how about others? Okay, after the session, it will be really better. Okay, if someone joined today, please come for another batch. If someone joined today, I have already taken backup session. That is Saturday and Sunday. It's completed. You can't attend this batch. Please join another batch. Okay. Thank you for session. Okay. We'll meet in tomorrow session continuation. Okay. This code you asked, right? I'm just posting here. This complete model class I'm just posting here. You just take whatever you want. Yesterday Spring Boot posted just today only. You can check it. Yeah, custom class also. Yeah, I'll give it. Better I'll give complete code as a link after the session. Added here these two. Implement the same. Finish the work. Only send screenshots to me. Don't send code. Okay, or else we can just share your screenshots in WhatsApp group also. Just confirm how many of you done. Okay. Thank you for session. Continuation we see in tomorrow's class.